think this is gonna be the hardest challenge that we've had.
What can we get for 600? Oh my gosh, what am I even gonna cook? I don't even know. This is so overwhelming. This is a very hard change for us. It's a very hard thing to even think about and make decisions about.
But you can do this.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure.
Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog. We want to do a little challenge, and so we are here to talk to Lola Doris. So we've lived here almost a year in the Philippines. 10 months soon, and adjusting to the life of a Filipino family is like very different from our American lifestyle, and we've come a long way, and we've changed, and our budget has shrunk every month. We have gone down to see how cheaply we can live and get by so that we can continue living here in the Philippines. And our goal is to go home in February, but we already have our return ticket spot. And if we can manage this financially, we would like to come live in the Philippines again for another extended time, maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, I don't know. And so we're just in a place where we're like, let's see, we'll do everything we can. And so financially, we need to live as cheaply as possible and figure that out. And so John and I came up with a challenge. It's the beginning of January. What if we try and live, at least for a week, like exactly like a Filipino family would live on that amount of money? You guys know that we did a 3-day house swap with some good friends, and we tried to live like them. We tried to stick to their budget and live pretty simple life for that 3 days. And we couldn't even really manage that really well. Like going to the market, I know we spent more money than they did. But we're gonna try again. We're just gonna keep doing our best to live within our means. So we're here to talk to Lola Doris, and she doesn't know this yet. She's just been listening to me explain this. But we're gonna ask her how much she spends with her family, if she's willing to tell us. And so that she can teach me how to go to the market and how to shop for my family for the week, and how much we can spend, and then how else they get by. And we're gonna try and pay all of our bills and stick to a really small budget this month and these last 6 weeks of being in the Philippines, to just give it our all and just spend as little as possible.
Hi Lola Doris.
Hi.
Ba't ikaw? Si Lola yun. Hi. Hi. Ay,
So we were wondering if we can ask you.
naisama. Joke.
If you're comfortable sharing, how much is your food budget for your family for a week? Because we want to mimic you and do the same thing.
For a week food sa pagkain lang. A week. Siguro ay 1,000.
1,000.
Depende.
Ano
Depende yung sa ulam. Kung ang ulam mo ay pork, pwedeng 1,000. Pag fish o kaya vegetable ay baka mga 600.
Okay, so if you eat fish, it's cheaper. So if we eat fish and vegetables, we can get by with 600. Oh, a week. Okay, so what other sources do you have for your food?
Yung 1,000 na yun ay tipid na talaga.
How much meat do you eat per day or per meal?
Per meal? Siguro 1 kilo, 2 meal.
What's a normal day's food for you? What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Sa umaga, pwedeng itlog, noodles, yun lang. O kaya toyo, pag may toyo, dry fish, yes, baby. Tapos sa tanghali naman, pwedeng gulay. Oh. yeah, wait lang. Pwedeng gulay, isda, tapos sa tanghalian. Sa tanghalian, pag may tira, yun ulit. Tapos pag hindi, pwedeng sardinas o kaya ganito. Pagdagdag na siya pag hindi na nagluto ng hapunan.
You thinking?
My brain is tired today, but so I gotta learn to eat dried fish?
Yeah.
Dried fish for breakfast.
That's the only thing that Laura hasn't tried yet, is to actually eat fish and seafood and stuff.
Yeah, that's why our budget is so high. It's hard for the kids too to adjust, and I don't want to make them too miserable, you know, just like, here's all this new food, just change quickly and get used to it, because they have changed a lot, and they have really changed with their food and been more open to eating differently?
Yeah, they have adjusted a lot here, life here in the Philippines. Would you be able to eat it?
Yeah. Every meal though? I don't
Well,
know.
maybe not every meal. The reason why is because like our meal, for example, like we will buy 1 kilo of meat and we will eat all of that
For one meal.
for 1 meal. And we have kids. These guys, like Lola, Doris and stuff, they have kids too, the same amount as ours, but theirs a lot older. We don't want to starve our kids.
When your kids were little, did you just serve them food and they have to eat their whole plate, or did they eat until they're full?
Paano mo sila tinuruan kumain? Pinilit mo silang ubusin yung lahat ng pagkain nila? Or just pakainin kung ano yung kakainin?
Hindi. Ang ginawa ko doon
Okay.
ay
Okay.
nilalagyan ko sila sa plato nila isa-isa, yung tama lang sa kanila. Tapos pag gusto pa nila, saka ulit kukuha para hindi masayang.
Okay.
Konti-konti lang.
Because I think we let our kids waste food a lot in the US. Like it was just like, oh, you don't want it anymore? Okay. On to the next meal. And
Yeah.
here, they've learned to eat what's on their plate because we might not have more food or more snacks or whatever. So they've come a long way there, but I don't know how to like, I don't want to tell them like you can only eat this much
Yeah.
for your meal.
Well, like
That's so hard for them.
maybe like you can start with this and then have some more when you're
Yeah, so then we can try and save food for leftovers, because that was the problem in our 3-day challenge. We ate all of the breakfast that was there instead of saving some for lunch. So
Yep.
then we had to go back to the market. So yeah, I just want to prepare and do this right, because if we just go to the market, I feel like we'll just blow the money and have 2 meals from that.
Yep.
Like I want to focus on vegetables, and then like let's just lessen our meat.
Yeah.
Because meat's more expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then more rice, I guess.
Yeah. This is probably the hardest challenge that we would take here in the Philippines. Hoy,
O, tawagan ni Papa.
Hoy.
Uy.
ang aga.
Isa pa.
Paano ka ganoon magagalit dyan?
Kaya nga. Isa pa. Pagdating kita rin
We are out and about running errands today and paying some bills. And we're actually having a hard time getting our money sent to us today. We always have my mom send us money from our account, and we've got to find a better way.
You look so gorgeous right now. By the way.
When we go home, we might change banks. We might figure something else out in the future to send ourselves our money. We did not get our money sent to us today. My mom will have to send it in the morning, her time there. So that's okay. We counted up the rest of the cash we have, and so this challenge can still happen now. We are gonna head to the market and pay our electric bill, which I'm so excited to announce. It was only 7,000 pesos this month, which is still probably way too high. But guys, it's half as much as it was before. At one point we hit 14,000 pesos
Which
for the
is
month.
insane.
Yep, but we haven't used our air conditioner hardly at all. It's actually been like a little bit cold. Like a couple of nights when we had the fan on, it was like too cold.
Yep.
So we counted our cash. We have 9K on us right now. This is the last of our cash. We are going to pay our electric bill, and then we're gonna use the rest of it to shop at the market and try to take our friend's advice and feed our family for the same amount that she would feed her family. So we're gonna do our best. We're going to ask for a discount. Joke lang. I would feel very sad if I asked for a discount.
Yeah. Why?
I will just tell you, and you can cut this out if you want, but because knowing how much people make here, to ask them to give you a discount it hurts my heart, because that's sad. Okay.
It's almost like the reason why we're not like doing my skills or stuff here is because we'll take jobs away from people here. And so like it's kind of the same thing as if we ask for discounts and stuff.
Because we have more opportunities and we have the ability to go home and work very easily. I wonder if that bothers people. I wonder if anybody thinks about
Why are they here?
why are they here. I just, you know, had that thought that maybe people do feel that way, like maybe frustrated because they would give anything to travel there and have the opportunities that we have and that we seemingly gave up. But we don't feel that way. This was 1 year of our lives and our kids' lives to come and experience the Philippines.
Like I said earlier, I think this is gonna be the hardest challenge that we've had.
Kids have adjusted better than I even have. They do finish all their food and they're more grateful. That has been one of the experiences I wanted them to have moving here. I wanted it to change them in those ways, being grateful for what they have, not wasteful and things like that. I'm so proud of them. I could do better. I can eat dried fish if I need to. So, where do we buy dried fish? Can I get that at the market?
Yep. But dried fish is so good and it's so delicious and it's so healthy. Actually, I don't know if it's healthy for you,
I
but
would imagine it's healthy.
yeah.
I just don't, I'm scared to buy it for this challenge, and then what if I like physically can't get myself to eat it and then we waste it? That'd be
I
worse.
will eat it. I will eat all of
Okay,
it.
let's get a little bit to try. But anyway, our focus is gonna be a little bit of meat, or however much we can get for like 600 pesos, and then vegetables and fruit. Do you have enough for fruit? Oh my word.
Not a lot of people here actually have fruits all the time like we do.
But what we're used to doing is having tons of fruit, and that's what we feed our kids. If they need a snack or something, they can eat fruit anytime.
Yeah.
Because that feels very healthy to me.
Not
and
just, see, there's
where's
so many
all these white people coming from? They can't see me because it's tinted. There are so many white people here, like new, young white people. Sorry, but during Christmas,
I understand. There's like a lot of, there's a lot of like older men.
But now, it's like, I don't know, people are on a trip here or something.
Yeah, it's the wrong time of the year too.
Yeah.
It's really
like, why are you
rainy.
vacationing here when it's raining? We'll see how we can make this work. I just want to focus on meat, vegetables, and fruit will just be a treat for us, I guess.
Yeah.
This is a very hard change for us. It's a very hard thing to even think about and make decisions about.
But you can do this.
It is the biggest change in coming here to the Philippines. But I know it's healthier. I know it is healthy to like eat less junk food, processed foods, and like just eat fresh food. So it's gonna be good for us.
Okay, vegetables are $3.77. And it's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
Kaya sibuyas.
Hello. Happy New Year. So we just spent 85 pesos on onions. That feels extremely expensive to me. Chinese little onions. But hi, Laura. Hi.
Ate, the budget lang namin is 600.
Yeah. What can we get for 600? Should we get footlong? Kids are really liking that. And then we need meat for tocino because we got that package to make tocino.
Magkano na yun? Magkano yun? Let's do pork chop na lang.
Yeah.
So I was telling them about the problem about our money, and they were like, well, you can just write it down, you know, like pay it later. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Wow, that's sweet.
Oh, you guys are nice. They said they're willing.
That is really sweet, but that's okay. So we were able to get all of this meat for 600 pesos, and ideally this is gonna last us the week. This can last us a week?
We'll make it last for
We're gonna make it last for a week. That means the kids have to learn to eat more rice than meat, and we'll try and supplement with some of these potatoes we got. And oh my gosh, what am I even gonna cook? I don't even know. This is so overwhelming.
It's like, the thing is, I know that like even the stuff that we are doing right now is still luxury for some people.
Yeah.
And stuff. And so this is still,
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next week. Alright, and then eggs is always a good thing to have on hand. Our kids will eat hard-boiled eggs. Oh, are we getting fish?
No.
So we make eggs in the morning, so let's go buy some eggs.
So instead of buying fish, I think I'm gonna try to go with Kuya Lilo, and we're gonna fish and stuff.
It's a great idea. I think that's an important skill to have, to catch your own food. Because really, we would eat that if we had to.
Yeah.
We will. We need to.
Okay, so this is going to be the hardest part for Laura and the kids. Let's go this way. You ready for You ready for this?
No, I'm not. Do you just eat it or do you cook it
I know,
again?
you gotta fry it and stuff. I don't even know what to buy.
What's the best fish?
First time yung kakain. Dito ganito. Anong tawag dito? Bia.
Squid, baka gusto. You want the squid?
We're messing up already. We were trying to stick with 1,000, but I think we had like 1,000 plus 300 cash. So we're gonna add this up and see where we're at. 377 and then 600 on meat, 85 on those onions.
Oh.
Plus 220 for fish.
Yep.
And eggs 255.
Mhm.
We've already spent 1,500.
What the?
1,537.
So we already failed.
We failed. This is so much harder than I thought it would be, and I already knew it was gonna be hard.
Yeah, so we don't have fruits this.
We're getting bananas.
Okay, we are
We're
gonna have
getting
bananas. Yes, that is totally fine. Woo! You're okay. It's okay though.
I know, it's just a personally inflicted challenge. It's not like it matters if we fail, but would we ever be able to do this? Would we ever be able to live like people do here?
Yeah.
What is wrong with us?
The difference is that a lot of people actually has been doing this all their lives compared to us that's like so blessed that we don't have to worry about it. And so I'm sure there are a lot of people in the US that has problems like this, but not this severe.
And the thing is, in the US, you can go to a food pantry if you need emergency food. You can get help from the government for food. You would never be in a situation, I don't feel like this where, and we're not even in that situation, but you would never actually not have food to eat in the US, which is a blessing and an opportunity that we don't take for granted. But this really is a great experience to try and live on this type of budget, knowing that our friends spend this much money.
Or less.
Less.
Remember, there's like Ate Doris lives on 600 sometimes.
If they just eat fish and vegetables.
Yeah. But they don't have bananas.
They don't have bananas. No. We might have to go to the one next door.
It'll be fine.
Oh, they have some. They have some that are kind of brownish. I can make banana bread at least.
Okay.
Hi.
Happy New Year!
Happy New
Wala kayong
Year.
bananas?
Wala nga. Duwa kita.
Hindi. Magkano yan?
Dito?
Hindi, yung banana, yung saging lang yan.
Ay, wag yan. Malapot na yan. Pag
Yun
banana
ang-
cake.
Yun ang ano.
Hindi mo masabihin eh. 50 na 50 ang kilo. Kasunod na ulit
Sige.
bumawi.
Babalik kami sa next week.
Sige kuya. Happy New Year,
Thank
Ma.
you. Happy New Year.
Okay.
That was hard because those pears look so good. Those oranges.
Sorry, love. Do you want me to buy you one?
No, it's fine. Even if, this is very cool because I'm realizing, yes, we went over our budget, but even if we could shop for $2,000 per week,
Yeah. That's still good.
that would be cutting our budget so much and be
Yeah.
so
And
nice.
like really, that's still a lot of food.
We haven't even talked about buying rice
I
though.
know. One sack of it is like already 1,000 pesos.
Yeah.
And so like, how do people survive?
We would love to have your tips, and we are going to take you guys along as we try and cook these things this week and see how long it lasts us
Yeah.
and how it's going.
Hi.
What? Hi, Reina.
Oh,
Aww. Well, we already failed the challenge. We spent 1,600.
Magkano? 1,600.
But we tried really hard. We spent 600 on meat.
Tapos we spend what, 300? 300 para sa gulay.
Kaya okay lang yung 1,600.
Because right now, there's a lot of things that are expensive. Bumili kami ng tuyo.
Bumili kayo tayo?
Yeah.
Sa umaga, pwede tuyo at itlog.
Uh-huh.
O kaya itlog at saka noodles.
Yep. I think you got this.
It feels hard. It feels hard for me.
Power's out. That's an emergency light. The power's out and the water is out. So we don't really have anything to do. Laura cannot wash or cook anything. We cannot. She was gonna make banana bread. So we're gonna be crazy people and we're gonna play soccer outside. Good thing we have Kuya Eli. Tugs.
Boys versus girls.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video and coming along for this new challenge we're doing. I know that we're not doing it perfectly, and yes, we already kind of failed, but I think it's still valuable to move forward with it and try to live on a similar budget that our friends do here in the Philippines and see how we can make that work for our family to hopefully make a big difference in the ability to come back and live here again, and depending on what our finances will look like after we come back. But thank you guys for coming along and being a part of it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to see how we go along and learn how to eat, you know, the way our friends eat and everything. I think I'm most nervous about trying that dried fish, but anyway, but you can look forward to a video where we're gonna show you all of the things we eat throughout the week, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Bye! Bye!